bad self inviting to my trips. I'm 30 with no siblings and a good relationship with my parents. I live a 2 flight away from my parents. I love traveling, but since my early 20s I am always very uncomfortable telling my parents where I am going next. I did a couple of trips with a friend in my early 20s and Dad showed up in a surprise way. One in another European country and the other one in Thailand for the last few days. He continued by himself and we met for dinner. My dad loves traveling and my mom doesn't want to leave the country. So I guess from his perspective when I go places he has an opportunity to travel without being alone. I can understand that, but I'm very independent and I'm 30 not 60 plus. The problem is that he always operates in the same way. I know every time I say I'm going somewhere he is going to start checking how much a flight is for. He won't ask if he can join. He would appear as a surprise self-inviting himself thinking that's cool. For example, I told once I was going with my boyfriend at the time to Paris. He messaged me a few days later that he had everything planned to show up and wanted to know location of my hotel, Paris, in my 20s, with my first official boyfriend, and he did not have the filter to understand that he was not invited. At least that time I was able to avoid it since he needed some more information. Recently I went for a long weekend to Iceland by myself. He made a comment that I should have told him earlier to join me. The way I've been dealing with this is for a quick weekend trip in Europe sometimes I do not tell anything. For the rest, I tell them 1 or 2 days in advance only, so that there's not that much time for him to plan or think about it. I'm a bit tired that every single time I get excited and have a trip planned, I spend weeks overthinking this. How and when to tell them to avoid this happening. I am going to China for a week, and I haven't told him yet but I keep getting weird dreams about this topic. He likes Asia and has been there a few times so I see it as high risk and I'm stressing about it. I love him but I really don't feel like traveling with him. We have different ways and opinions. I'd like to know how people see this. Am I overreacting? Is this normal?